2 singles.
Jeter sends one towards the alley. Nelson Cruz sliding to cut it off. Derek Jeter has doubled to start this 3-game series. Tapped off the glove of Davis. He's crawling after it. Between Harrison and Teixeira. They were part of a deal between the Braves and these Rangers. And Tex will slash it to left. He returns by knocking in at least one. Damon will go to third and stop. It's 1-0 New York, and A-Rod coming up. In play, Elvis Andrus. Got Alex Rodriguez. No, they say Davis is off the bag. Pass the mound. Kinsler's got it. Needing to turn this one.
Should have been strike 3.
In play, another chance for Elvis Andrus. 2 on the board for the Yankees. It could have been a lot worse.
Runs.
Kinsler gives it a ride towards right center. These are the top 2 home run hitting teams in baseball. On Memorial Day, had a great ceremony before the game. Michael Young racing it to the bag, but it ain't going to be me.
Well, it's a problem the Rangers haven't had very frequently.
Looking to go opposite field again is Hamilton.
Too many starting pitchers.
Yeah.
And now for the first time ever, we're allowing fans to be part of that community effort by joining in a membership program, and it's $25 each.
Matt Harrison strikes. This ball chipped in a right, base hit for Kevin Cash. To bring up a guy that you hear more about playoffs. That's pretty good. On the ground, Michael Young has got it. Scrambles to his feet.
Big league park. The hometown, home crowd means a lot to the players, and players love to play in front of a full house.
Nelson Cruz is going to put one in the alley in right center. The first hit that Phil Hughes has given up here at this ballpark in 8 innings. The pitching and the defense. Inside it, hit Blaylock up near the shoulder.
Fastball right here. If he does, he might have a pretty good chance of fooling the hitter.
Now strike 3 on the outside corner. Marlon Byrd. Runners going. And Davis is out, but it's a double steal. The Rangers pull off their 7th. Teagarden waves at it. Has to be thrown out at first. And not even 700 games played. Down the line, that's fair. Johnny Damon having a heck of a season so far. Nelly Cruz over to get the baseball. But it's a double for Johnny Damon in a day and a half. Teixeira checking his swing. And he's on. Alex Rodriguez coming up. Superstardom like Alex Rodriguez has very recently. Line shot, left field. He is letting his bat do his talking. Since he's come off the DL, it's talking real loud. He's got 3 runs batted in today. Check that, 2 runs batted in today. 2 of the 3 for the Yankees, who do lead 3-0. Cano, who hit into a double play in the first, will take it to left field. It's a base hit. And the Yankees add to their early lead. It's going to be 5-0. The ball rattling around on Bird. He'll pick it up, spin, fire in. Andrus, no throw. 3 bases for Cano. In the air, Marlon Byrd coming in on it this time. He'll make the catch, and no chance to tag from third. Things up in a hurry. On the ground, Andrus can come home with it, but he bobbles it. And now all he can do is go to first. Boy, that's too bad. Breaking ball hit in the air by Pena, fairly deep to left field. Marlon Byrd is back to grab it. So the Yankees scored 4 times in the top. Phil Hughes struck out the side with 2 on. Now trying to restart, but Alex Rodriguez will rob Elvis Andrus.
He's playing in shallow.
Oust. No thought of moving Derek Jeter off a short. Out in front of the plate, Kevin Cash loads up and takes care of Kinsley. High fly ball from Michael towards center. And as well as the Rangers have played, especially at home this year, it's just not happening yet. A couple of ways. Kevin Cash, the leadoff man here. And it looks like he's got Cash. They fly ball to Marlon Byrd. A lot of action from there to be played.
I think throughout baseball history, most players that played shortstop that were Derek Jeter's age or older didn't look like Derek.
Quite ascend to the status of Colt McCoy. He is down on strikes here. The Hall of Famer awarded all those medals for his service in the military. You might have guessed it is Ted Williams. There's Josh Hamilton finding the alley in left center. All of a sudden, the opposite field thing is going on for Josh. He had an opposite field home run yesterday. Here's a high fly ball, shallow left. And just to finish the thought on taken for a called third strike. That was highly disputable last time. He's going to swing here and just tap it back to the mound. Or initially, I guess you can say, was CC and AJ. Sabathia and Burnett. For him too. Swings, and it's up the middle for base hit number. Cano goes after the first one. He does that a lot. Marlon Byrd says he's going to handle it. He does. He is headed to the DL. That's pretty much been their 8th inning setup guy. Over a leaping Andrus, a base hit. Marlon Byrd running to cut it off. He does. Oh, and a wipeout at first base. Cabrera did a pratfall and has to scramble back to first.
500. They're only 4 games out, so they'll be a factor before it's all over. And one thing you always have is interdivision play.
Base hit with 2 out to make it 7-0 Yankees.
They'll have a lot of games against their top competitors.
It seems like in this game anyway, Tag, it's kind of similar to what was happening to Harrison in Detroit. It's just location, not where he needs it to be all the time.
Well, that's probably it. And, you know, that's not necessarily location there. That ball's up and in, just pretty good hitting. So you've got a combination of things. Matt's got some balls probably away from his target, and the Yankees are.
From the Yankee fans. High drive by Peñas. Never had a big league home run. He's close, but he doesn't get it out. Your impressions of Phil Hughes, because last time he was in this ballpark, he was actually in progress with a no-hitter when he hurt his hamstring, had to leave.
Into today, obviously that's going to change. They've been quite a surprise.
Teagarden nails one towards left field. This ball up, this ball high up on the wall, and Taylor Teagarden on his way to second base. Well, the Rangers' 3 hits have all been doubles today, and boy, Teagarden didn't miss.
Paper every day. I've done nothing but work for a newspaper all my life, and it just saddens me.
Elvis Andrus bashing towards right field, backing up on the ball, and grabbing it is Nick Swisher. Teagarden will tag and go to third. The Rangers
emotions, and I think that this offseason, a lot of what kind of came out between the book and
Chris knows his role right now and has to make the best out of the opportunities when they arrive.
First pitch lined in a right center field by Kevin.
Legacy up for what Derek had in the future, but it's a good example if he knew what he was talking about too. Derek has built his own legacy on championship teams. He'll go to the Hall of Fame. He'll have well over 3,000. How'd your first date go?
Not well. Outside, Johnny Damon is on. And now the former Rangers, Teixeira and A-Rod, that pick up the newspaper, read that, and just go to pieces. Not Jeter. There's a little broken bat bloop from Teixeira. Look at this. Another Yankee run coming in. Alex Rodriguez coming up. And the former Rangers are battering the current Rangers today. That's 3 times on base for Teixeira. And A-Rod's been on 3 times already, too.
The Yankees have scored 8 runs. Teixeira's knocked in 2. Rodriguez, Cano, and Swisher have all knocked in 2. 4 guys with 2 RBIs.
And as we talk about the interesting tabloid headlines he had to have, and it took him out of the limelight for a couple of months, that maybe helps a lot of that stuff die down. He's going to drill this one into left center. Wow. The Yankees are hitting a ton today. Alex Rodriguez 4 for 4. 10-0.
Well, like the Yankees.
In the air to right, and Nelson Cruz settling under it. He's got it. Ground ball, second base. That will end a 3-run top of the 6th.
Pretty much ruined his season.
Inside, Michael Young is on.
Mentioned that he had some.
Hamilton golfs one way up in the air. And Melky Cabrera's got it. Mr. Millwood. Another towering fly ball from a Ranger. Alex Rodriguez in to make that catch. Blaylock loops it towards short, caught.
Untouchable his last 4 or 5 starts.
The Rangers got a big dose of that. Ground ball, Swisher to Davis. Yeah, the Tigers lead the Royals.
Backyard.
It was an outstanding wedding that I kind of eavesdropped on at the Rangers Hotel in Houston, I have to admit. That ball by Bird is trapped. Marlin came up showing that baseball, said, I got it, but down the line went Phil Cut. Towards center. Another Yankee base hit. They've got 15 of them now. Jason Bartlett. Former Sooner. That ball driven to right. Well hit. Nelly Cruz is back reaching up to make the. Yeah, he did make the catch. Thought he lost it there for a second.
2 veterans like Jeter and Damon batting in front of you. Both of them have good speed. They're on base all day long. You're going to have plenty of opportunity.
Line score right now if you're a Ranger fan. Phil Hughes all the way today for those New York Yankees. Gets a pop-up from Marlon Byrd. Cano called off. Even nothing really sparkling yet. Just something to get the crowd up and roaring all together. That will not be it. That will be another pop fly out. Rangers have been doing away from 500 before he got dealt to Atlanta. And as that ball hit him, kind of grazed him. But yeah, Chris Benson hitting Mark Teixeira. And up comes Alex Rodriguez.
To go around with him doesn't really make that much difference.
A-Rod is 5 for 5. Came back off the DL. And everybody in Baltimore seemed to be voicing their displeasure with him. There's a base hit the other way for Cano. It's going to be bases loaded and nobody out. I mean, there again was, I guess, vintage Alex Rodriguez.
And then to score runs, those guys have to get hot.
Got him. Tom Halley and finally did. Just feels like that kind of pounding today. A high fly ball from Swisher. Josh Hamilton makes the catch and he'll fire towards third. But a sac fly. And Nick Swisher has a 3 RBI day off.
Got other guys that can hit. They're looking for him to stop the running game and be a good catcher, and he's definitely done that for him.
Pena hoisting one to right. That could have been a lot worse. It was.
He's thrown a good game because he's had a good fastball, been around 92 miles an hour that he's been able to throw for strikes on both sides of the plate.
On the ground, there's Baroa.
I never thought I'd heard Dana say, tag, don't tweet. I never thought I'd hear anybody say that about me.
Michael Young blasting away. Gardner on the run.
Unless you might have a good sprinkler system, though. Then you wouldn't have a desert.
Well, I know, but work with me on this one.
Oh, okay.
All right, Madrigal. Whoa, look out. Davis and Madrigal came together. Neither against the Oakland A's. Twilight doubleheader. Pass the mound. Elvis Andrus waits for it. Shuffle step. Throw.
8 innings. I'm sure he'd like to get the shutout.
Twisted to left field by Gardner. It's a 19-hit afternoon for the Yankees now.
One thing a player has the right to do, and that's to become a free agent and to go to the team you want to go to. The trades were nothing.
Well, the ultimate oh well today. The Rangers with big expectations in front of the big crowd. Alfredo Aced base in that second inning, but the Rangers unable to score in that or any other inning today. Nelly Cruz trying to give the fans something to shout about. Something. He has homer to left.
Nelly continues to swing the bat well. It started on the last road trip. Had a good day in Detroit. Great series in Houston. Had a good game today. He had a line shot double to right center field and a no doubt home run right there.
And finally, the Rangers on the board. Blaylock now be. The Brewers won that game against the Cardinals 1-0 in 10. Marlin strikes out, and this one decided by 10, 11-1.